Hi everyone, welcome to Friends Who Feed. I'm Angel.
And I'm Alyssa, and today we are making ANZAC biscuits. ANZAC Day is coming up in a couple of weeks, so we thought we would have a go at baking some cookies and inspire some of you to bake some of your own.
Yeah, so let's get started.
Let's do it. So I am using, we'll post the recipes below, but I found a super easy one. It's just a cup of rolled oats, a cup of flour, a third of a cup of shredded coconut. They're all the dry ingredients. And then I'm going to melt off the wet ingredients. But I'm going to hand you over to Angel, who's being far more precise than me and actually measuring in grams.
Yes, so thank you very much, Alyssa. I decided that I will try the gram method. So I'm now measuring 110 grams of rolled oats, and then I'm going to need 150 grams of plain flour.
While Angel is doing that, I'm going to start melting my butter and my sugar and my golden syrup. So come with me to my stove.
Yay!
So in here I have 125 grams of butter, and I'm adding a third of a cup of brown sugar. Oh, that's really a bit high. And 2 tablespoons of golden syrup.
So we're trying a different method here. Alyssa's actually going to melt her butter in the pan, and I'm going to put, her sugar and butter in together. I'm actually going to put my sugar into the so be interesting to see what the outcome is. As you can see, I don't know if you get this, but your brown sugar gets really clumpy after you've opened the packet, because I think it lets air in and then it kind of goes out a bit. But I saw a hack online, which I have not tried yet, but I do want to try, where you put a marshmallow in with the container with your brown sugar, and it's supposed to actually help retain the moisture in there.
Oh, really? That's so interesting. I'll have to try that. So that was part of the reason that I wanted to also try melting my sugar, because my sugar was so clumpy on Monday. So I thought I'll try and melt it and see what the difference is. So in my recipe that I'm using in the ingredients, it does say to melt this in the microwave, but I'm just so used to melting things on the stove top. So I decided to melt it on the stove top instead.
I was saying that because I was going to do that, but then I was like, how about I try the microwave option? It's something different to what I would normally do. What are you up to now?
So I'm now going to add my half a teaspoon of bicarb to the melted mixture, stir it in, and now I'm going to stir it all into the dry goods. And then give it a good mix. Awesome. What are you up to, Angel?
So what I'm doing now is I'm putting all of the wet ingredients into this Pyrex jug. So I'm currently putting my 125 grams of that in here. So what I like to do when I'm melting, just cut it up into little cubes. Oopsies.
I do that as well.
To help it melt quicker?
Yeah, I do that too. I don't know if it actually does, but I like to think that it does.
So almost there with the butter.
So I'm just going to say this is actually coming out now a lot wetter than on Monday when I added the raw sugar dry, because I've melted it down. The mixture is a lot wetter. So if it's too wet, then I can add a little bit of flour or add a little bit of oats, but I'll just wait and see how I go putting it into balls before I decide to add anything up.
As I said before, I'm still just putting all of the wet ingredients into this Pyrex. Currently, I've got 125 grams of butter, 2 tablespoons of golden syrup, and I just need half a teaspoon of bicarb soda.
So now, do you add your bicarb while you're melting it, or at the once it's melted?
To be honest, I'm going to do like a cheap option, and I'm going to shove it all in at once and see what happens.
I wasn't actually sure why it told us to do it at the end. And really sorry, guys, probably should have said preheat your oven before you start doing this, because it's so quick to pull it together. By the time you're done, your oven will be heated. So if you're using fan forced, it's 160 degrees. If you're using conventional, it's 180.
Yep.
And while Angel is microwaving her stuff, I'm going to start popping this into some bowls and on a tray. So you probably just want to grab like a tablespoon out and keep them like about, a couple of centimeters apart, because they will get bigger in the oven. So you don't want them to merge into like one big cookie.
I've stopped the microwave and I'm just mixing it halfway through. You know what? I'm watching it and it's bubbling. I reckon that's why they don't put the bicarb in.
Oh, that might be it. Do you want to show us what it looks like?
Oh, it looks fine now, but imagine this as like a volcano of bubbles. Now, it's not that for 3 minutes. I guess it depends on your microwave. Mine must be really powerful because it's only been 1 minute and all the ingredients are basically dissolved. So I didn't do this, but I would suggest maybe hold off on putting the bicarb in until after you've taken it out, because I reckon that had I not kept an eye on this, then it would have bubbled over like a volcano. So, yeah. Now
lucky you kept an eye on it.
Thank you. Oh, my gosh, I forgot the desiccated coconut. I am addicted to ANZAC cookies. Like, I have fond memories growing up just making this with my mum. In retrospect, I'm like, I should have asked Mum for the family recipe and made that.
Oh, well, why don't you ask her for it, and if it's not a secret, you can always post it in the description box.
Yeah, well, I might give her a call and be like, hey, Mum, that recipe. I think it's because we've been self-isolating. I haven't physically been to my parents' house because the recipe would be a handwritten recipe in a there. And because she's at work, she's probably not at home to like send it to me.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, I'm finally at the same. Oh no, I'm not. You're like,
that's okay. You keep going. I had all my stuff like already set out just in case Layla wakes up, so all good. I will say, you've just reminded me, Angel, we should have said at the beginning of the video, guys, that we're doing this obviously in a slightly different format. We're both in our individual kitchens because of the coronavirus pandemic. It would be very difficult for us to stay 1.5 meters apart while cooking together in the same kitchen. So we are trying out something a little bit different. We're working with the times, we're doing what we can, and we're staying safe and isolated. So if you guys have any suggestions for how we do these videos, or how you might like to see it, so there's a couple of options. We could cook individually and record that. We can cook like this and record it. We also tried an Insta Live video, so give us your feedback in the comments. Let us know what you like, and we'll keep trying to cook for you. Yay. I'm just going to wash my hands because they're super buttery.
Now, I actually retained the 125 grams butter. Did you put 2 tablespoons of water?
I didn't, because I was also melting the brown sugar. I didn't think I'd need the extra moisture, which I didn't actually. It was quite easy to mold.
Awesome.
So I'll show you guys what mine's looking like. So hopefully this is far enough apart. I'm still waiting for my oven to preheat before I pop them in though. How you going, Angel?
I'm
delicious.
Just about to start, but this is what the bowl looks like when you've combined all of the ingredients.
Looking great.
Thank you.
I'm waiting for it to preheat. My oven takes forever to preheat.
Well, because my husband is a very ambitious man, he redid our, you guys didn't ever get to see our old kitchen, but he redid our kitchen, and thankfully now I have like a brand new microwave, oven, all that jazz. So it's amazing actually how much quicker the new.
Can I ask which brand yours is? Because mine is new because the house was new and it's a Smeg. And my mum has a Smeg as well, like a newish Smeg, and it takes forever to preheat.
Ours is an Electrolux.
Ah, all right. Good to know. Good to know.
Like
Smeg, if you're watching this, perhaps you should improve the efficiency of your preheat function.
I
Just
have to.
saying.
This is dryish. I feel like the biscuits are like crumbling in my hands.
Yeah, yeah. So that's how I found it on Monday as well. You might need to add like a tablespoon or so of water.
In here, that is apparently the hack that I've seen on a few different websites. So BRB. So I actually added like 3 tablespoons of water, and it's made the biggest difference.
Oh, awesome. So can I ask how flat you are doing yours?
This flat.
Oh, sorry.
Let me redo that. I would say like maybe 1/2 centimeter thick.
Okay, cool. I think I did mine a little bit thicker, but it's all right.
And then
Cut them out while I'm here, waiting for my slow ass oven to preheat.
how long do you I don't know what my question was.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
Do you like your biscuits chewy or firm?
I like them chewy. I think like Subway cookies have set this standard that is like the only standard I will accept. No, not the only, to be honest. I'll eat any cookie, but I just love that crunchiness on the outside and then that gooey softness on the inside.
Yes.
And it's like straight out of the oven. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to let these cool when I try personally.
On Monday night, Nabil had no idea that I had taken them out of the oven to cool down. And I went and sat down on the couch and I was watching TV with him, and he's like, "Oh, like, aren't the cookies, wouldn't they be done?" And I was like, "Yeah, they're cooling down." He's like, "What? You didn't tell me they were out?" And he like ran and grabbed one to eat.
Did he like it?
He did like it, so yay.
Oh, Michael's actually at work at the moment, so I can't like harass him to try cooking. Not that I'd have to harass him. I would just have to cook and then he'd appear.
I'm sure that he would love your cookies.
Thank you. And I bet that Nabil loved your cookies.
Thank you.
Did yours come out chewy the other day?
My cookies?
Yeah.
They did. I cooked them for 11 minutes, and I think I'm going to do this lot for 10 though and see the difference, because I think they could be more chewy. So the recipe that we're using, guys, says 10 to 12 minutes for chewy or 12 to 15 for hard. I did 11 minutes on Monday, and that came out fine. Like, they were nice, but I think they could have been a little bit chewier.
Yeah, I actually feel like undercooking mine enough that it's just like barely cooked almost.
Yeah.
Is that bad?
No, not bad at all. The other thing to do is just to like have a look in your oven, and once they're a bit golden brown, pull them out and see if they're ready.
Yeah. So do you think that melting the sugar with the butter made the consistency better, or?
Yeah, it made a huge difference with the consistency. It was so much easier to mold it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But I mean, again, like, you can just add water and make it easier to mold it. So we'll see if there's a difference in the taste today.
It's hard because we can't even taste each other's biscuits right now.
Oh, I know. We can do it virtually.
Yeah, virtual taste test.
If only there was a way that we could, like, so the internet is fantastic for all of this, like, virtual catch up. It's been amazing. But the one thing that I'd really like invented is, like, if you could slot a cookie through a machine and then somebody has the receiving machine and the cookie comes out.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of like a time travel thing, but instant. Instead of traveling forward or back, just transfer the cookie through space. Maybe a space travel, not rather than a time travel. You know what? I've only had one coffee today, so I should stop speaking.
No, keep speaking. I like it. It's funny. I feel like we're on the same page once again because I used to watch MKR and MasterChef all the time, and I used to be like, oh my gosh, I wish I could like transport the food there to my house so I can eat this. Like, it looks so.
I wonder what's going to happen with those shows. Like, if there's anything filming at the moment, I wonder what'll happen.
I've made about 17 biscuits from the batch that I've made. Have to ask Alyssa how many she's made. Now, these are definitely getting more crumbly. Hi, Layla!
Yes, who wanted to guest appear in our video? Our little booger brain's so upset. She's really struggling with her day sleeps.
Baby.
Baba. You remember I'm the angel?
Did they expand much when you did it?
Not heaps, not like a regular cookie, but they did expand just a little bit. And sorry, I should have mentioned, I don't know if you heard the beeping. My oven finally preheated and I tucked them in.
Yeah, I did see. I'm gonna wash my hands.
Yeah, go for it. So, hello subscribers. Hello. How you doing, Angel?
Yeah, good, thanks. They're going in.
They look good, girl.
How long should I do this for?
I did mine for 10 minutes.
I'm going to do mine for 9 minutes because mine were thinner than yours.
Good idea. All right, guys. Well, we will report back in 10 minutes with the final product. See you soon. Yeah. Yay.
See you soon.
Ready.
Hey guys, welcome back. We're going to take these cookies out of the oven.
Yeah, mine are out and resting, and this is what they look like here. Oh, Angel, yours look amazing.
Thank you. I feel like yours look way more cooked than mine. Very interesting.
So, guys, Angel actually flipped hers halfway through as well, so you can do that.
I just feel like I honestly wonder if they're cooked. They're really soft, so I might actually have to let them cool down completely before I can pick them up.
Maybe cut one in half and check. Yeah, a little milk crisp.
Good idea.
Yeah. So you let them cool for 5 minutes and then they're ready to eat. But let's check Angel's with her. What did you do?
They're definitely going to be chewy.
Yes. They might like firm up a little bit as well as they cool.
That's what I'm thinking. And to be honest, I'd prefer them to be a little bit chewy.
Yeah.
I really want to eat them so bad.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That was our little how to make ANZAC biscuits.
Yes. Virtually. One of many virtual videos we're going to have to make.
Yes, absolutely. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and head over to our Insta Friends Who Feed if you want some more content. We usually put some cooking up in the stories. And let us know what you want to see next time.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Friends Who Feed. I'm Alyssa.
You're